Well, it's day 19. We're still at Benambra-Corryong Road. It's about 20 to 9. I'm only going up to Johnny's top, so a reasonably short day. As you can see, if I pan around, we've still got the food box out and we're still sort of picking our way through the food. So very content this morning. Had lots to eat last night, so surprised how much food there is in the tub. So we'll wander up, probably leave here around 10, so no rush. It's probably about sort of 5 hours. I get up there about 2:33 type thing. So yeah, nice sort of day, bit overcast, so we're traveling pretty well. So yeah. So been going for about an hour down from the Benambra-Corryong Road. You can see at the back we're getting quite high again, so been just a bit of a slog up. The track is not too hard to follow, you know, there's lots of little tracks everywhere, so sometimes you sort of go which way. We're now sort of on a little rock climb, little cairns out, so not too hard to follow. But yeah, like I said, just a steady climb up. A bit harder with a full pack of food for the last food drop. Anyhow, but yeah, just at Johnny's top, so nothing insane today. Now on the Walhalla range track. Nice easy walking since I got out of that sort of foresty part, so still a bit to climb, but a lot easier now. Finally at the end of where we walk along the Walhalla track and turn up Johnny Top track. So, or Johnny's track. A couple of k's to go. Some amazing. We've gone up about another 1,000 meters sort of today. So got about another 100 meters I think of going up, but not much now. So yeah, it's almost over for the day. A couple of k's to go. Well, we're up on Johnny's top, so about 15 k's, 1,100 meters. Big tower, big telco thing. Yeah, so a bit of humming going on from there, so we'll make sure we try to camp away from there a little bit. So yeah, so pretty open. I can see the tank down there. Hopefully there's a bit of water. So yeah, that's it for today. So a nice sort of easy-ish walk. You know, like I said, 1,100 meters, 15 k's. Still takes it out of you, but I think eating yesterday certainly, you know, helped me get up. So a lot more pep in my steps. So yeah, food is good. All right, that's it. Day 19 done. And what contraption have we made here? It's a beer cooler. So give it a little bit more and we'll have the VB lugged up for the food drop. Let it cool down a bit more. Well, day 20. Today's a bit of a different day. We're going to catch up with a couple of mates at Benambra old hut site, so it'd be good to see them, Clint and Mark. So we'll be walking with them for a number of days, so be good to have company. So look forward to that. Shortish sort of day then, just to meet them. I think it's about 12 k's, a lot of down again, so pretty much what we gained yesterday, we're going back down. It's about 800 down. So as you can see, another lovely day, so blue skies, so a nice sort of campsite up here. So a little bit of a hum from the power for the tower, but not bad. Nice still night last night, so good day walking, so I look forward to it. Well, that's a little bit of a heart starter, so pretty close to that snake. Didn't see him, he was just sitting there quietly. He actually stood up quite sharply, so yeah, so a bit of a jump forward. Yeah, you can tell by my breathing, it got me going. So he's off, but yeah, he sat up, pushed his neck out. Yeah, it looked like he was startled as well. So yeah, always a fun time out on the trail. So nice view out to where we're going today, down to the creek. So yeah, but it's got very steep again, so you know, very slippery and so forth. But yeah, it's good to be sort of descending. Haven't got too much more, a couple of k's and we're down to the creek. So coming down quite steeply, the track sort of, to me anyway, just disappeared. So it's been a fun sort of probably half hour-ish just going, it's meant to be here, but I can't see it. And now finally I got down to getting close to the creek, some vehicle track that came up. So pretty much running on the track now. So it's interesting how some parts are really well defined and other parts just vanish. So fun on the AAWT. Well, now we're just progressing along sort of the swampy sort of areas. Not that it's wet, but you know, running parallel with the creek up to some gate or some post, I should say, on the fence. So it's been very sort of fine. Pick a spot and walk around it. So again, we've run into the creek, so we'll have to go up a bit more north. So yeah. Well, made it out onto the flat part now, so as you can see, very wide open. Can't see any wildlife around apart from kookaburras and one snake toying with me. So yeah, bit of a fun bit through there. No signs, no AAWT signs that I could see. Pretty much just pick your way through. Not too hard, just up and down, pick away, follow some of the animal tracks. So, and now it's just a little bit further to the old hut site. So, and that'll be the day. It's a bit after 5 and we've got Clinton and Mark arriving. So yeah, it's good to see them. So yeah. So it's about 8:30, 8 o'clock. We've still been sitting around having a couple of drinks and they're cooking dinner at the moment. Lovely fire. So we've had some bread and olive oil, been lovely. And now soon will be pasta. Then I think meat after that, so sport. Background. It is now day 21. There's Mark, Clinton, and bacon, meat bacon, and just cooking some steak. AAWT is very hard. So it's Sunday, day 21. We're off to Buckhorn Creek from Benambra hut site. Had a lovely night with Mark and Clint. Lots of food, lovely fire, and it's close to 10:30, so not a quick morning. We had bacon, steak, eggs for breakfast, so eating lots. So now Clinton's just dropping his car up the top and we'll walk from there, so allow them to come back and grab it later. So should be a good day. We're not doing too much. Up to Mount Murphy as well. Might have a look at the mine site, stuff like that. Weather's just okay. Very cold night last night, bit of frost and cold, so should be a good day, especially with other people around. The track up from Benambra to Mount Hope Road, newly dozed track. Very easy to follow, of course. So yeah, not much thinking about where you got to go on this part. We're at the Mount Murphy mines, so you can see down into the mine quite far. It's quite cool. So, and it's cool in two ways. So there we are. Don't know how far we want to go into it, but yeah, there we are. So Mark is in the Mount Murphy mine. How is it, Mark?
It's dark.
It is quite dark, and you can see around. It's dark without the light.
And yeah, without a torch.
Yeah, it's very dark. Down at Buckwong Creek, a quartz sort of quartz area. It's pretty cool. Massive sort of quartz. So yeah, we've just crossed over the creek and now just exploring a bit before setting up camp. So at the end of day 21, we stopped off at Buckwong Creek. Nice little campsite, very flat, very nice. We did take a bit of time before we found this one. It's down near, or it's up near the hut. One of the further ones north, so very nice little spot. And yeah, so we're just finishing dinner and it's getting quite cold, so we'll be off to bed soon. Day 22 and we're off to Limestone Creek. So we're at Buckwong camp area, really nice. We've packed up, so we're just finishing up now. We've got about 18 k's or something like that, about 600 meters up, 600 meters down. Bit of scrubby sort of stuff based on Chapman, so it'll be interesting to see what it's like today. Overcast a little bit, but not too bad, nice and cool, so it should be a good day. No snakes today. No snakes. So the climb out of Buckwong Creek up to Misery track certainly made easy again by our greater friend. So apart from the steepness, you know, certainly made NAB easier. So we've got a couple of sections today that are meant to be hard to follow. This is one, so that's being removed, and maybe the later one might be the same. We'll find out. After the reasonable big climb up the spur part from Buckwong Creek up to Misery Trail, we're now along Misery Trail. It's got quite cold actually, so we're in a bit of drizzle, so we've rain geared up, so just to keep more warm than anything else. So yeah, so it's progressing nicely. Certainly the dozer making the track really clear made it so much easier. Now moving on the way down after Misery Trail, so we've gone all the way up, now we go down. Here we are crossing a creek. It's probably easier without poles. Use your two hands. Come on, Mark, make the video interesting. That's no fun. That was no fun, Mark. So it's about 3:30 on the way to Limestone Creek from Dead Horse. Bit of sort of follow the creek, the Dead Horse Creek line. So bit of a river crossing before, creek crossing. Now I sort of just follow the track, so not too bad walking. A few boggy bits, a few trees to go over, but well signed, so lots of signs of where the track goes as well, so nice and easy. So probably got about 3 k's and we'll be in for the day, so probably around 4:30. Mark, what? Mark. Hey doggies. So we're almost down to Limestone Creek and 4 dogs. Oops, sorry, 4 dogs are there. Yeah, so they're having a good look at us. And I think they're gonna disappear. Well, it's the end of day 22. We're down at Limestone Creek. We've got the ford to cross tomorrow. We saw some horses out that way on the way down. Yeah, nice little area. It's about 5:30 at the moment, so we've all set up camp. It's about 18k a day, so a fair big up and then a big down. It was good fun. So, and now it's dinner time, and we'll have a fire tonight as well for a little bit before we crash out before tomorrow. So day 23, off to the border. About 20 something k's today, so should be all right walk. Blue is sort of skies, but first we've got to cross that. So bare feet, feet are a bit cold already, so no doubt when we go through there that'll warm them up. So we'll put our shoes on the other side. Lovely campsite last night. Yeah, and it's about 8:30, so we should be out soon. So still travelling along on the Limestone Creek to Cowombat flat track. So it follows the creek, so it goes up and down a fair bit. So a fair few markers. So you do lose it sometimes, but stay close to the creek. And it's not too bad. So up and down a bit. Yeah, not a bad track. Bit of fun. And we've just got up onto Cowombat track now, so after coming up from Limestone Creek, so we follow this track now all the way to the Murray and the Vic New South Wales border, so about 14 and a bit k's. So it's about 2:30. We're walking along the Cowombat track. It's really just a easy track that just goes up and down. It's about 4 hours I reckon to make the 14 k's. So yeah, nice easy walking, not a bad day. Helicopters flying around a little bit, conducting activities as well. So we have arrived at Cowombat Flat. The border's down there in the distance, so soon we'll be crossing over to New South Wales. Amazing. So here we are at the border. So the Murray River, finally after 23 days, we're at the border from Walhalla. So big step for me. So pretty cool. So yeah, so I'll step over. Well, it's been a big day from Limestone Creek. Nice walking. It wasn't a hard walk, but it's a bit hard to believe now we're down at Cowombat Flat and at the border after so many days. So bit of a milestone really. So sort of ticks off the Alpine National Park and now into Kosciuszko National Park. So yeah, a massive sort of achievement for me. So we'll, tomorrow we'll go out to the Cairn out at Black and Allen, and also out to the source of the Murray, and then we'll head up to Tin Mine. So I look forward to another day out on the trail, and then after that Cascade, and then stopping at Dead Horse, and we'll certainly be having a good time there. So yeah, so here is the Murray in all of its glory. Day 24, so we've got up out of bed pretty early for a change, a bit after 6, so we're going off to the Black and Allen Cairn and the border, and then we'll come back here and do breakfast, and then we'll go up to Tin Mine, so, and also the pilot today. So lots of things to get done. Not a bad morning, nice and still, very cold, so we're all rugged up. So yeah, 2.5 k's out, 2.5 k's back, about 6 k's actually. Yeah, so should be a good morning. So we're at the border cairn. Nice set of rock work that Mark worked on. Even Mark did some work. Great work, Mark. He didn't actually do any rock work though.
So you're about as helpful as I was.
Yeah. We were at the head of the Murray before, so the straight line continues through here, down that way, as you can see those rocks there, all the way for another 400 metres to the head of the Murray, which we were at before.
You had to bring the wire.
So it's about 10:30, still at the border, so we're just going down and get some water from the Murray River, and then we'll head off along Pilot Creek Trail around up to the Pilot, sort of a little junction there, probably about 10 k's, fair bit of ups, so we're sort of travelling up over that range in the background, and then Mark and I have decided to go up the Pilot. We'll see how we go, which is right behind us again, and then we'll head on to Tin Mine Hut for the day. So we've got about 16 k's to cover, on top of what we've already done out to the source of the Murray and the cairn out there. And yeah, beautiful day, as you can see, blue skies, not much wind, which would be a bit better if there was a little bit more wind, but it's all good. So as you can see, there is the mighty Murray River, getting already a little bit bigger than what we saw this morning. So yeah, so we'll grab some water here and then press on. So still walking along Snow Gum track. Now we can see the main range, or not sure which part that is, and snow again. So hopefully it all disappears, or it won't be on the part I'm walking. So hopefully, cross fingers. So we started our climb up the Pilot. Bit hard to follow any sort of track, we're just making our way up. So to a couple of stone cairns, but not much after that. So maybe we lost it, but yeah, we'll just keep heading up. Not too bad, not too thick, the scrub, it's good. So ahead of us, Mount Kosciuszko. So the North Range over there, somewhere well over there is Canberra, so target. But at the moment we're on top of the Pilot, so lovely day. So you can see at the back where we've been, the cobras are there. So we down the bottom there, Cowombat Flats, back over that way where we've come from, or way back over there. Perhaps, I don't know the mountain, if we're in the right spot. That could be Bogon. You're right in the background there, maybe, but don't quote me on that one. So yeah, nice climb, bit of scrambly, but generally pretty good. Mark coming along Cowombat Trail to Tin Mine, so it's about a bit after 5 o'clock. We've got a few more k's, a couple more k's. Clinton's gone ahead because he didn't go up the Pilot, so we expect to see him at Tin Mine. So nice easy walking, not too steep, mostly downhill though, easy tracks, beautiful day. So probably in another half hour, big day. So end of day 24, we're at Tin Mine, so a couple of huts, very good grass. There's the tent, there's a couple of guys coming in riding their bikes, so we're all in there in the hut having dinner. Lovely quiet area, lovely spot, even the toilet up the back there, so really nice spot. In the morning we'll have a look at the hut. So day 25, it's about 10, we're just leaving Tin Mine, really slow morning, so no rush. Yeah, so there's Tin Mine, lovely grass in the background as we're starting to walk back up the hill off to Cascade, so 16 k's, so probably about 5 hours, so nice easy day. Yeah, Tin Mine hut, nice fire that we set around last night. Even some cool little chairs. Big hut. Supposedly it's being rebuilt. Yeah, really nice, and as you can see, the grass is really good. We had a campsite. Really good. So we're about halfway through today. Almost halfway. It's about 2 o'clock because Mark went off to see the waterfalls at Tin Mine Waterfalls, and now, yeah, we're just sort of going up and down. I always tend to film after a bit of a climb, so not too steep today, just gradually up and up and up. So we'll stop soon for lunch, but yeah, along the Cascade Trail is very easy walking, sort of vehicle track and so forth. So yeah, not much thinking. So, and another lovely day. So we've arrived at Cascade Hut, Mark and I. Clinton walked ahead instead of having to wait while Mark went out to the waterfall. So looks like a lovely hut. I can see Clinton sitting up. He's probably had a little snooze and maybe some food. So yeah, all alone there it looks like. So lovely little spot, lots of grass. So yeah, we'll take some photos and yeah, chill out for a bit. So Cascade Hut, so we'll have a look inside. So little horseshoes. So yeah, a little bit dark, a little bit of a bench sort of to lie down on. Need to use it for emergency, and yeah, it looks like a good fireplace, bit of wood, which is good to see. We've got a first aid book, which will be good for Clinton, I reckon. We can give him a bit of first aid. Yeah, nice hut. Morning on day 26 at Cascade, and there's that little baby sort of running away. Well, day 26, we're off to Thredbo today. Last day with Clinton and Mark, although they'll leave on Saturday morning as I leave, but last sort of hiking day, so nice morning, nice and still again. Blue skies, a bit chilly. Still up around 1500 metres, so very short day today. So 9 kilometres out to Dead Horse Gap. So a little bit of climbing, but nothing insane. 300 or 400 metres. So, and yeah, and then we'll be at Thredbo. So two more sections to go. Further down, now into the valley, Thredbo River. So we've just come out the end of the Cascade Trail onto the Alpine Way. Just walking up to where we've got our food stashed. And that will be it for the day. Short day, and then tomorrow we'll be across there where those bags are.